This is not the Sun. This is not the Tory Times of London. It's not the Tory Graph. It's not the Daily Hate. It is Labour Party, Keir Starmer, Rachel Reeves, Liz Kendall. This is their number one rag. This is the Daily Mirror. And look at what he's saying. Balancing the books on the backs of the poor. They could have taxed the rich. They could have taxed the wealthy, the billionaires. But they're giving them tax breaks. How is that right? They don't even know what they're doing. They got their sums all wrong, their maths, everything. So we're going to get 5 billion from welfare. Have you done any impact assessment? No. Well, it's only going to be 3.4 according to it. Well, tax them some more. Grab some more. Smash them some more. Beat up some more elderly. Kick the disabled. Like, what is going on? This is not a Labour Party. These are not socialists. Look at that. That's not a right-wing rag. That's The Guardian. And what's it saying? Reeves accused of balancing books at the expense of the poor. How's that right? How's that even allowed? How do we live in a society? Austerity is ideological. They just do it because they want it. It's political. It's like, what's it doing? Trying to get more Tory votes, more Reform votes. The right-wing rags, they hate them. That's her in the Daily Mail. Deluded. They hate the Labour Party no matter what they do. If it was Tories smashing, they would be loving it. Benefit Street and Scroungers. But it's not. They don't look. Reckless Rachel tanks economy by killing growth. 5 years of record taxes. That's the Tory graph. So it's saying there, growth is stalling, tax burden up, welfare cuts, more for defence. That is actually horrific. That is, you know what that is? That is a horror story. People are going to suffer. People are going to die. Reeves squeezed by Trump. What's that about? White House tariffs will hurt budget, warns Watchdog. Yeah, but they're giving tax breaks to bloody US tech. Look at that there. That's the Metro. That's the sister brother paper of the Daily Mail. Anger at Labour's warfare state. There's the protests from yesterday. They say cut back, we say fight back. Chancellor under fire again. Why do we live in a world like this where you get politicians who lie, cheat, then get into power, and then tell one thing and do what they like? This wasn't in the manifesto. Tax hikes and extra cuts on the way as 250,000 people pushed into poverty by benefit squeeze. That is so bad. That is so not right. Rachel Reeves, Keir Starmer, balancing the books on the back of the poor. Look at the state of this country. Look at the state of the politics. That's their own estimate. That's the OBR estimate. 250,000 people waking up this morning, all because of what? Who are these people? Who is Keir Starmer, Rachel Reeves? Whose side are they on?